Alright guys, here we go. I want to show you a little bit on this Savage 10 project gun that I'm working on, doing some modifications to the stock. I like the stock the way it is. It's got good aluminum bedding. Let me unsnap this from the tripod and I can show you that for those that have not seen one before. But you have a full length aluminum bedding, and it's a V-block system, and it works really well. When the receiver is mounted in there, it sandwiches in there to where it's very solid. Of course, this is a Model 10 PC from Savage. Coat on and built up a little bit more like I had talked about previously, and have not done all the sanding yet, but I just wanted to give you guys a look at the process. You can see this starting to take shape. Still rough. I mean, you know, I've got to do some filing and sanding where these fibers are coming off. It is a fiberglass type filler, so that's to be expected, but that's starting to take shape, and still have my still do have the fingers actually molded in. It's a little rough right now. Like I said, I got to do some sanding, but really nice feel. I mean, it's probably the nicest I've ever felt. I'm not just saying that bragging on this, but I mean, you can't get any better fit than to custom mold it to your hand, right? But anyway, I'm going to go out and do some sanding on this, smooth these edges up a little bit, and then I'll give you a look at that. Turning out pretty good. I think I'll probably have to put one more skim coat just to kind of smooth out some of those rough spots, because I don't really want to sand too much, and I think it'd just be easier to put another thin coat. But give you an idea of the shape that it's making, it's coming to. Now this looks really rough right here now. I hadn't done any sanding on that yet, but I'll shape that up. But much nicer fit of my hand area, and I like it so far. Probably add to this a little bit just for aesthetics, so it doesn't look. And now I've sanded it to suit my needs anyway. You can see those finger grooves. They're slight, but it makes a huge difference in the way it feels. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Now I can actually, my tip of my finger actually reaches the front of the trigger guard, whereas before I was actually having to really stretch to reach the trigger at all. So this should prevent me from, or help with me not pushing that trigger to one side, hopefully. Alright, now got it back together, and gives you an idea of what it looks like. There's dust on it and everything. Now, that was one of the gripes I've got about this stock that come on it from the factory, is every little thing seems to stick to it and it stain it. So once I get it painted, hopefully that'll eliminate that problem. But anyway, now you can see what we've done and how it would function. And really does a great job as far as getting your hand in a good position to just really be able to ease that trigger. Matter of fact, I'm going to try that. Yeah, it's pretty nice actually. Being able to really be able to, you know, I can really pull that thing back into my shoulder and not have to worry about it jumping or anything. Get a good cheek weld on it. Alright. What did you think about this project? A lot of work, wasn't it? I have to say, it was a lot more sanding than what I had planned on, and I wouldn't even dare attempt it unless you got power sander, Demerol tool, because it would be an extreme amount of work to try to accomplish the same thing with sanding it by hand. There's a piece right there you can get off. Trying to sand all that by hand would just drive you crazy. And the reason for that is because that resin, once it's mixed up, you had such a very small window before it got hard, and it was just impossible to get it smoothed out good before it would start to harden up, and then you don't want to mess with it after it begins to harden. And actually took like 3 coats to get all the air bubbles. That's partly my fault too, mixing it. I didn't mix it up properly and got air bubbles in it. But anyway, now she's done. I think it turned out fine, and once it's painted, we'll see how it operates after we throw some shots through it.
What you going for?
What's going to be the target?
The gong.
You like that bell, huh? I don't know what we should call it, the bell or the gong.
Bell. Then we'll get it confused with the other gong.
Yeah.
I call it the bell.
All right, I'm on it.
All right, here we
I'm
go.
on it.
That's a hit.
That's in the white.
That's where I was aiming.
That's an excuse. Same thing.
All right, I'll hit the red this time.
Alright. You called it.
You got it.
Barely nicked the right of it.
Yeah, I seen it splash off to the right, and you see that the whole thing's rocking now.
Yeah, he barely nicked it. He's not dead yet. Get him.
Hey.
Might not be dead, but I slowed him down.
Yeah.
You see it swinging, so I had to
Yeah.
time that.
That's a hard shot.
Alright, he's dead.
All right, I'm gonna hit the torso.
Alright.
That was a good hit.
That was low, but yeah, you hit him pretty good.
Was it in the center circle?
Yep.
Yeah, it looked like it was.
Low in the circle. You done?
I'm done.
Daddy, get on
I get that
gun.
boat I'm laying on right there.
Do what, Cody?
Says, why don't you get on the gun?
All right.